Grace and peace, and welcome to a short presentation on the benefits of baby wearing. My name is Ebony Pryor, and I am a wife of 12 years and a mother of six. We are a homeschooling family that enjoys learning about God's Word and the world around us. As a homemaker, I love cooking healthy dishes and growing some of our favorite fruits and vegetables in our small urban garden. I have the privilege to breastfeed all of my children. I have been a part of the Pittsburgh Black Breastfeeding Circle since 2014, and that was as a participant. And I received training to become a peer champion in 2017. A couple years later, I got my certification as a lactation counselor. I had the opportunity to join the Healthy Start Center of Urban Breastfeeding team as an on-call CLC in 2020. So today we will be discussing what is baby wearing, the benefits of baby wearing, some essential safety points, different types of carriers, and some testimonials in a demonstration. So let's just jump right on in. What is baby wearing? Baby wearing is the practice of keeping baby close by wearing or carrying baby in a sling or other type of carrier. Baby wearing has been practiced for centuries around the world. So as you can see in these images here, these are different types of women from various backgrounds and various cultures baby wearing. And as I mentioned before, this is a practice that is centuries old, and it is perfectly safe for you and your baby to do today. So let's discuss some of the benefits of baby wearing, and I have chosen 10, but there's so many benefits, and I tried to narrow it down to these 10. So number one, carrying your baby close stimulates your prolactin. It helps you to identify early cues. You can breastfeed discreetly, and it also increases the duration of breastfeeding. So that is an awesome benefit. One of my favorite benefits of being able to identify cues early to help keep baby happy and calm. Benefit number two, hands are free to attend to siblings or to do chores. Who doesn't want two hands to be able to do all the things that comes along with mothering and parenting in general, because baby wearing is for dads and any other caregiver too. And benefit number three, by being close to parent's chest, baby is comforted by the heartbeat, breathing, and voice. And this is absolutely best for our preemies, our premature babies. This is an amazing benefit to baby wearing. Benefit number four, motor skills are enhanced by stimulating vestibular system by being exposed to a variety of sights, sounds, and motion. Also, by providing a different perspective. This is an amazing benefit because when your baby is on your chest or on your back, they're able to get this new perspective that they wouldn't have had by simply doing tummy time or being on their back in a bassinet or in a playpen. One way I like to think about this is when I am considering my child's safety when they begin to crawl. It's highly suggested that you get low. You get as low as they are. You put your belly to the ground and you look for things from their point of view. You're getting their perspective because whatever they can see, they are going to reach and put in their mouth. So it's best to get down to their perspective. So when they're able to get to our perspective, they're able to experience things that they wouldn't have um, in a different situation. So they get to hear you maybe brushing your teeth or laying out placemats while you're getting ready for dinner or lunch. They get to hear you walking while you're walking in the trail. You know, when you hear something, they hear something, and they look. You guys both look in that direction, and there's communication and language building. So it's a great benefit to baby wearing. So benefit number five, we have improved circulation, respiration, and digestion. What an amazing benefit. Number six, allows for natural development of the cranium, spine, and postural muscles. No flathead. So if you don't know what flathead is, it's what happens when a baby is on their back for a long extended period of time and the back of their head gets flat. Having your baby in a baby carrier prevents that, and it helps to promote the natural development, like it's mentioned, the cranium and the spine and those postural muscles. I like to call it like tummy time, but on your tummy. And it helps to support all of those amazing muscles. Benefit number 7 is baby spends more time in quiet, alert state. In this state, this is when baby um, is looking around and curious about things. They're not necessarily crying, they're not necessarily cranky or even extremely excited. They're pretty neutral, I would say. And they're very alert as to what's going on. And being close to you and being up against your chest allows them to have this level of comfort for them to be in this state a lot longer. Benefit 8 is that babies fall asleep and sleep deeper and longer while baby wearing. Who doesn't love that benefit? That sounds amazing. When you're trying to get things done and you want to have access to other things outside of baby is sleeping and they will sleep in your carrier. You know, it's a very comfortable position for them. And if it's comfortable for you, you can have them sleep with you during their whole sleep session. And since they are so close to you and they don't, they were in your room for, at least, 6+ months, however long baby was in your room, they build a connection to you and they grown to be very comforted by your breaths and by your heartbeat and by you and the smell of you. So when they are next to you, they are very comfortable and very happy. So they will sleep longer, and that sounds like a win-win to me. And benefit number 9, it helps develop muscles needed to sit, stand, and walk. A huge misconception with baby wearing is that a baby will show signs of delay in these skills, and it's completely not true. I was able to baby wear with my child. I've actually baby wear with one, and I'll go into that a little later. But through my experiences, that I found him to be a lot more advanced in certain areas than my other children. And I find it to be because I baby wore with him. He got to have that new perspective. He got to be with me. And I was able to acknowledge those cues a lot sooner with him. And he was strong. There was no delay in his strength and ability to sit, stand, or walk. So this is an amazing benefit. And our last but not least, and I think my personal favorite benefit, is number 10, builds baby's trust and parents' confidence. Oh man, this is if you leave with nothing else, know that your baby will love and trust you even more so, and your confidence in your parenting skills will grow. One thing I loved is that I was able to really be in tune with my baby's cues. And I could tell when he was about to poop. I could tell when he woke up and he was hungry. I can just sense any level of discomfort right away. You feel it. You feel baby, he's still, when they're sleeping, they're knocked out and they can sleep any which way. But when they wake up and they're squirming, you can tell that they're becoming uncomfortable. You can pick up on those cues and you meet their needs and they know, hey, this person loves me. This person is meeting my needs. As soon as I communicate with them that there's something going on with me, they're tending to me right away. And it's different than if your baby is, upstairs sleeping in their bassinet and you are washing dishes and you have a baby monitor and you're in tune with your baby, but there may be a couple steps missed in between where your baby wearing, you feel and sense everything from the very beginning. One thing I loved about baby wearing is that I was able to get my baby to be potty trained even sooner than my other children because I was so in tune with what he was saying to me. He was letting me know, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. And you're able to pick up, like, okay, this is different than a hunger movement versus I got a poop movement. You begin to just know the difference. And if there's anyone interested in learning more about elimination communication, say something in the comments or reach out to one of the peer champions. We would love to talk about that if that is a need that the group would like to talk about. So let's now discuss some essential baby points. Okay, so baby's chin is off of baby's chest. We want to think about their airway the same as we think about our airway. We want it to be able to be clear. Baby is visible. Baby is close enough to kiss on the head. Baby's back is straight, not in a C shape. And baby's hips are flexed, like in a frog position. And here's an infographic to help you to remember your ABCs. So when you use a baby carrier, sometimes it comes naturally and sometimes it takes a little practice to see what works. Always keep in mind the ABCs of safety when baby wearing. So we have A here for airway. With a newborn, keep the infant in view at all times, close enough to kiss. Make sure baby's airway stays open by not letting her chin squish up against her chest. Just like you would like, be sure fresh air is circulating around baby's face. And the B is for body. Make sure your baby's body is supported for what's appropriate for their age. Consider their neck and trunk control and don't let them slump in the baby carrier. And for C is comfort. The baby carrier should be comfortable for both you and baby. If you do not feel comfortable or confident, have a spotter help you make some adjustments. If needed, ask your pediatrician to recommend a certified baby wearing consultant. And yes, those exist. There are professional baby wearers. And you can also seek out a friend if you know someone who baby wears too, to also assist you. So here are the different types of carriers. You have a ring sling, wraps, soft structured, and medallia. Here you have another infographic that could help you choose which carrier will be best for you. So it depends on how you intend to use it. Some parents use a baby carrier for convenience, while others want a more full-time baby wearing experience. Whichever your preference, you're sure to find the right baby carrier for you by taking a look at these different descriptions of the baby carriers. So go ahead and pause the video here. I'm not going to read through each of them, and take a screenshot and take some time to do a little research on which type of baby carrier you would like to use. We will go over a demonstration of one of these types of carriers, but please feel free to go speak to your pediatrician, or if you know of any baby wearing consultants, and simply YouTube. I learned how to use all of my wraps on YouTube. Here in this slide, it goes into more detail as to how you can go about choosing the right baby carrier for you. As you can see, there's numerous benefits to all the different types of baby carriers. And like I mentioned before, it all depends on how you plan on using your baby carrier. Personally, I have most experience with wraps and soft structured baby carriers. I really love using wraps when my babies are newborns. And once they're able to have the strength to keep their head up, and for me to put them on my back, unassisted, I go towards the soft structured baby carriers. But as mentioned, they all, and as you can see, they all have their benefits, and it's up to you to decide which is more comfortable for you and your baby. Before we jump into a baby wearing demonstration, I wanted to share a little bit about my experience with baby wearing. As mentioned before, I am a mother of 6. But I did not start baby wearing until my fifth child. I know. Sounds crazy, sounds bizarre. Even when I look back on it, I don't know how I did it. I figured it out some way. But with my fifth child, I was able to really see the benefits of baby wearing, and I desperately needed an extra set of hands. So why not mine, right? And in the top left, you can see this is me baby wearing with him with my wrap. I believe the brand of this wrap is a Moby wrap, and it was just heaven sent. I loved being able to wrap him and just keep him nearby, and he was secure. I attempted to baby wear with my first child, and I had a wrap, and my doula and I we just could not figure it out. And I needed to be comfortable and I needed to be confident, and I was unable to do both of those, so I just completely threw it out my mind. But once my fifth child came on the picture, I said, you know what? Let me revisit this and see if this is something that will be good for myself, my baby, and my family. And it was heaven sent. As I mentioned before, he was able to breastfeed on demand. I want to say he was a good baby, but we really try not to use good babies when babies aren't crying, right? I would say that his needs were able to be met in such an effective way that caused him to not really cry that much. He did not cry nearly as much as my other children, and I'm so grateful for that, simply because he was my fifth. So there's already lots of needs and wants being asked of me, but he was just perfect. And we have a really close bond to this day that is unique and different from my other children, because I believe because we baby wore. But just wanted to show these different images of me baby wearing, and showing at the bottom left, that's my husband and myself with our younger child at the bottom of that table looking at the cake oh so deliciously, and me baby wearing. We had the opportunity to renew our vows with some close friends that weren't there with us the first time. And then at the top right is a picture of a friend of mine. We were camping, and when she got out of the car, once she came into the house, she was baby wearing, I was baby wearing. We just had to take a picture. We're like, I got one on the back, she got one on the front. We took a picture. And then the one on the bottom right is me and my little guy taking a walk near the lake of us camping. So this is like the same time frame but different day. And it just wanted to show just how universal baby wearing can be, and it doesn't have to be a bother, and you always have your little one with you. That's something that I really enjoyed. That is something that I wanted, so therefore he was there. So let's jump into the demonstration video.
And today I'm going to be showing you how I tie my Moby wrap and how I carry my newborn around with me practically everywhere. I put it on in the house, and I carry him around when I'm doing light house tasks, and also when I'm taking a walk, if I'm walking through the grocery store, anything. I love this wrap. I've talked about it in my last video as well. And someone had asked for a tutorial on how I tie it. If you're new here, I want to welcome you to subscribe to my channel to watch more of my videos. So this is the wrap that I use. It is a Moby wrap. I purchased it from Burlington Coat Factory for about $24. And in stores, it's closer to, in other stores, it's closer to $40. So that was a steal. It's pretty long, so I usually tie it before I leave the house because I don't want the ends to drag on the floor when I'm in public. So it's long, and it's about this wide. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and fold it in half. Mine is kind of already pre-folded here a little bit, but you fold it in half. And then you find the logo on the wrap that just indicates where the center of the wrap is. And I do want to say this was a learning curve for me. Like I had to try like 15 times till I got it right. But anyway, you want to place the logo close to your belly button area and wrap it around. And then once you get to the back, you just cross it and bring it over your shoulders. All right, so it's crossed in the back. So in this area, in the front part, you want to make sure that the two folds where it opens, where you fold it, the two folds, or the two ends rather, are facing inward. Same thing on this side. And then the next thing that you do is you take both of these ends and you want to push it through this area that wraps around your tummy. Now that they're in, you cross them over. So these two are crossed over. Then you'll be left with these two ends. Now you can tie it in the back, wrap it around to the front. You can tie it at the side. Wherever you want to end this, you can. I usually just tie mine in the back. And then I'll end up having these two loose ends. I'll wait until I'm finished wrapping baby and then I tuck them. So I went ahead and got him. Before I put him in here, I do just want to say, you see how you cross these two over each other? So the first side I'm going to put him in is the side that is, let me get closer, is the side that is underneath. So there's going to be one on top, one on the bottom. I'm going to put him in this side first and then this side. Come here. So he's sleeping. Hopefully he doesn't get too upset. But I'm just going to start by kind of putting him over my shoulder. Put this leg in this side. And then pull it up over his body. And then bring him over a little. And then I take this other side. Put his leg in. And bring that over his body. And you can see how secure and snug he is before I even pull this bottom half up. Oh, his foot is out. There we go. So it has this nice support at the bottom. He's nice and tight to me. I used to feel like there's no way a baby can be secure in this wrap. I was so scared to even put him in here, but it's really not bad. So once he's in here, or she is in your wrap, you want to go ahead and take that bottom part. I gotta find it. Take the bottom part that is wrapped around your tummy. You're gonna pull that over baby's bottom. And back. And that's it. The baby is in here. He's nice. He's snuggly. He's close to mommy. And I can get stuff done. I can unpack the dishwasher, pack the dishwasher, make the bed, things like that. Another thing is if you don't feel super secure with your baby's head, if you feel like they might pull it back because his neck is getting pretty strong, so sometimes he does pull back a bit, you can take the wrap, like this side of the wrap, and just stick his little head in there. One second. Okay, yeah. So you can just pull this over baby's head, and it secures the head in place like that. He's nice and comfortable. It's quick and easy. It's convenient. It's something that you can carry in your bag when you're traveling somewhere. And I just love the wrap. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
And here are all of my references. where I got all of the information for today's presentation. Please pause the video, take a screenshot. If you would like to do some more research on the information that was covered today, please leave a comment down below if there was something that was unclear or more information that you would like us to cover in the future. We would love to hear from you. All right, we have made it to the end of the presentation. Thank you all for tuning in on this short presentation on the benefits of baby wearing. If you could please fill out the Google form that's in the description of this video, and I'll also add it into the comment section. We would love to know the women in our group who are watching the videos and where you all are located. We receive grant money, and the grantors want to know the communities that we're serving, so we can continue to give you all the best evidence-based supportive research that we can find to help you all to grow healthy and happy families. And with you doing that, you are entering yourself in to win a $25 Amazon gift card. How easy is that? There's only about 4 questions, and you're entered in to win. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Once again, if you have any questions or if you would like to leave a comment, please do let me know that you like the presentation. If you want to see more information like this, we would love to hear from you. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.